Okay. How y'all doing? You're happy to know that I'm an Admiral Baru fan? Come over to my Twitch chat and you'll see me spam Roo emotes. Who am I rolling for in part 2? Everyone. Hey RMS, what's going on, man? We chilling in here? Yeah, for the next 30 minutes. And yes, Summer 2 should be, Summer 2 Part 2 should be starting in about 30 minutes. We aren't getting any gold apples. Well, they haven't given us any so far. I don't know why they would suddenly drop golden apples on us during part 2. But one can hope, I guess, right? How was the weekend? I mean, I spent the entire weekend basically watching Evo and working on videos, so there you go. And hey, that's fine by me. A productive weekend, might I add. New 1 and 2 stars. Yeah, it only took them fucking 2 years. Now if they can do that again for next anniversary, that'd be great. And then the next anniversary after that. And then the next anniversary after that. And so on and so forth. And Scope Snipers, thanks for your kind words, man. Hopefully the rolling tonight will go as smoothly as possible. Ayo, Miss Dax, what's going on, man? Good luck on your multi rolls later tonight. Yeah, Corel. The new changes feels like they sound like the ultra degen farmer's wet dream. Is what I'm hearing anyway. Am I gonna stream boats? Not really, because I'm pretty much done with farming the event. I've already gotten the hard stuff farmed out, like the 30 blueprints and whatnot, so because I've already gotten most of it done so early, I can just write it out on the bonus, the free points you get from doing dailies in the SP node and whatnot. I'll farm a little bit more if it turns out that I'm still short by a little bit from clearing out the entire shop, but for the most part, I'm pretty much done. That being said, I'm still worried about how I'm going to complete the challenge to get the Union, the American emblem decoration, or I don't know what its official name is. I just call it an emblem decoration. Because I still need 8 more gold bullets in order to cover everybody. And that's kind of a pain in the ass. I need to save 4 for Kavala because I'm pretty much not going to farm. I haven't farmed either D3 or B3, which is where she drops. So either I get supremely lucky doing the SP nodes, which will probably not happen, or I go over and start farming B3. But I don't really feel like doing that either. So I pretty much have to hope to God that I can get enough copies for either Alabama or Baltimore to see how I can finish those 2 off. Which I'm not sure if that's gonna happen because I think this is my worst banner yet in boats. Using Hiji as a battery for Chengong is pretty big brain. Well, I mean, if you have a servant who can instantly kill another servant, then yeah, people like Hichikata and Ann and Mary immediately come to mind. Granted, you have to give them full charge first, but finally we have finally we have a way to reliably use the whole less HP, more damage gimmick. Current banner murdered a lot of cubes. Yeah, you're telling me. I went from having 200 cubes or so that I've always naturally grinded for. I never bought any cubes, and I'm already down to like 50. And I still haven't bought any cubes, mind you. But I very well may have to if I want to get the American decoration emblem, or emblem decoration. We'll see. Is MP2 Fran worth it? Of course. MP5 is worth it. Are you willing to risk your Saint Quartz for MP5? That's up to you. Hey Hector, what's going on, man? How's my day been? Average. Not bad, not good. Just the usual. Skyfell, take a look at Saber of Avalon's guide. If you go look in the individual tabs for each phase of the event, for each team, he calculates how much HP the enemies have left over after you use Lartoria's MP, and he divides them into 5 parts from MP1 to MP5. So take a look at his guide again, and he goes into insane detail about exact damages, or not exact, of course, but like average damages and average HPs left that you'll need to worry about. Hey Tuhu, watch your latest video talking about the 3 upcoming lotteries we're getting. You mentioned Neurofest and Christmas Mall lotteries aren't endless. No, Neurofest is endless. Christmas 2, which is getting a rerun, is not endless because that's a rerun. Christmas 3 is endless. And Da Vinci's is endless too. I should Prio Da Vinci Lotto? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I feel like you misspelled something there. Who's the best server on this banner, or are they all average? Probably Raiko Lancer and all for all intents and purposes. Malter is nifty, but I think she's a little bit more niche. Maybe. But by and large, Raiko is probably the best. You'll take a look? Yeah, please do. Yeah, he went into a lot of detail about exactly he basically outlines a whole ton of like different variations of teams, and that you can look into, and exact like numbers of how each team works, each variant works. It's insane how much effort and how much work and effort he's put into that. Yeah, RMS. Hiji gets an OC. It gets an OC bump off Chang'ong, which is even better too. So Chang'ong is Hijikata's and Anna Mary's best friend, pretty much. As long as you can give him guts, in which case you're good to go. Praise that man for all his work. Yep, he's been working on it since last December, literally last year. So it's 8 months in the making, and it shows. Karna be a good substitute. He actually does work for Phase 1. If you don't have a friend, Karna actually does pretty good work in Phase 1, surprisingly enough. And he should also do pretty good work in Phase 2 as well, because Ozzy is Divine, right? And Karna is anti-divine. So even if he doesn't have class advantage, he's still going to be doing anti-divine. So he'll still do a lot of damage during Phase 2. Now Phase 3... Actually, in fact, Phase 3 might not be so bad either, because Castergill is also divine, right? So Karna is probably pretty decent in all three phases. The only downside is that Karna doesn't have he only has class advantage again in one phase, and that's the first one against Archer Helena, but that's really about it. But in all 3 nodes, he gets anti-divine damage against everybody that matters, except for Phase 1, of course, because neither Sherlock or Helena are divine. But for Phases 2 and 3, he's not a bad choice, because like I said, Ozzy's divine, Castergill is divine, and they're the ones with the most HP. So you're in luck. Karna is a solid choice for all 3 phases. Not the best, but you know, if he's the best option you have, it's not all bad. Yep, exactly, Belvito. Dude who's been working on it's been working on it for the last 8 months, and the work shows, for sure. Canada Dry. Yep. It's even the lemonade flavor. I think I picked up a case of a limited time Canada Dry ginger ale where it's got different flavors on it. One of them is I think it was 3 flavors: normal, lemonade, and then orange. I like the orange one a lot for some reason. It's the orange ginger ale has a very smooth texture to it. I like it a lot. Hey Nightmare, what's going on, man? Oh, and of course I forgot to change my game in YouTube. Thanks for a NeuroFest vid. You're welcome, and also go try to thank the guy who made it. His name is Saber of Avalon. He's the one who did most of the work, not me. I'm just the messenger boy. Hey gamer, what's going on, man? Same to you, Full Metal. Is Inshin gonna be available in Friendpoint Gacha? You mean Baldi? Well, as long as he's not limited. Which, I don't know. Is he limited? He might be. Or at least, or story locked. If they're either limited or story locked, they don't show up in Friendpoint Gacha, that's for sure. You mentally preparing for maid roles? I'm always mentally prepared. What's not prepared is my wallet. It's never ready. What happened? Life? No, my wallet hates me. Waiting for maintenance? Yes, just like everybody else. How much longer? 10 minutes. Well, around 15. Isn't Kentucky better than Malter? Depends on what you're using him for. If you're using him for, if you're using like a farming setup where you need a single target rider with a 50% battery, basically Kentucky's your only option. So obviously he'll be better in that. But if you're looking for like a nuke rider with steroid memes, then Malter's got you covered with her reload memes. It really depends on what you're looking for. They're both very good, it's just, you know, they have their specialties. What's maintenance for? To put in part 2. Yeah, new PC's still broken, but I'm going to drive down to the warehouse around tomorrow, I think. Or either tomorrow or sometime this week, I don't know. But now that I finally found the issue, I'm gonna get it resolved. And hopefully it won't take them more than a week. Don't play JP? Yeah, I don't play JP. I'm an NA only pleb. Fran can't MP loop. Not even when Scotty shows up. I don't think so anyway, otherwise everybody would be using Fran. And even if she can, she needs to deal with she needs to deal with her own self stun, which maybe you could get someone, you can give her servants to clear her stun for her, but even though that'd be tricky. You use BB, yeah, and somebody else who also has debuff immunity or debuff clear, right? So like Baby Nightingale. But the problem with that is that by that point you're using so many buttons that you're just better off using like Lancelot or somebody. I haven't watched the new Media Lily animations yet. I'll try to get around to doing that sometime soon. And captions will come in. Best 4-star in the game, Media Lily. I am totally not biased, by the way. Totally not biased. I hope they give Media Lily a strengthening, because all she's really good for right now is healing. But now that they put in Asclepius into the game, like, Media Lily has competition now. Because in the FGO is the kind of game where you want sustain healing and not burst healing. Media Lily can give burst healing, but not sustain. Like, yes, you can sustain it, but not to the same extent that, say, people like Merlin or hell, even Asclepius can. So I would hope that they give her something. I don't know what they would really give her. Like, I'm not a developer, and personally, I don't even know what they could give, what to do to buff Media Lily so that she has something to offer that is meta viable or meta valuable. Both of those phrases work, actually. So I would hope it's her, but chances are it's probably not. Hey John, what's going on? It's for Miyu. I'm sure there are quite a few gold casters who deserve a buff in one way or another. I don't know. Personally, it seems strange to me for them to buff Media Lily, because, like, if there's one thing Media Lily's good at, it's burst healing. And in the right situations, burst healing can be extremely powerful, but that being said, situations like that don't really come up often, especially not nowadays in JP. Because like I said, you want sustain healing and not burst healing. Because who cares if you can get everybody back to full health if on the next turn everybody's back at, like, almost dead again, right? You want people to be who are able to HP regen every turn, or have effects that HP regen every turn. Hence why people like Merlin are so good. At least that's what I would think. Who knows? I don't play JP, so maybe I'm just full of shit. What's on the agenda for tonight? Salt. Your favorite agenda. Needs a shorter battery, shorter cooldown on his battery. Just saying. No, that would be extremely broken. He has one of the best MP charge over time skills in the game at 20% per turn for 5 turns. He can do nothing, and in 5 turns he can get his MP. If his cooldown was any shorter, he'd be spamming his MP like a fucking madman. Which, I mean, he's only a ruler, so he's not really going to be doing that much damage, but still. You use him for the enemy buff removal, so it'd be kind of bad. It'd be kind of broken for us if we could just remove enemy buffs over and over and over and be like, yeah, I'm right. Oh, those are some cute buffs you got there. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna yoink. Alright, Ryujin. Thanks for stopping by anyway. And have a good rest of your day. The VOD will be up on the channel when you come back. Excuse me. How many CE drops have you gotten? 0! Haven't gotten one yet. Do you need Raikou Lancer when you already have Enkidu and Lancer Artoria? Raikou is a hybrid DPS. Enkidu is more of a DPS. Lartoria is a farmer, so that's self-explanatory. Raikou, you can use Raikou Lancer. She's a hybrid DPS, so she kind of bridges the gap between I guess Enkidu's and Lartoria's roles. Kinda. But yeah, you can always use the Raikou Lancer. That, and she's also only a 4-star, so chances are you'll have an easier time getting her as opposed to a 5-star. But who knows? You might have wonky luck and end up getting multiple 4 Raikou Lancer. Don't know if you'll see this, but I just wanted to say I'm new to your channel. I actually love your content. Can't wait to see more. I find your videos both funny and informative. P.S. I know you don't play JP, but you might get a good chuckle out of JSMP, which I already saw. Thanks again for everything you do. Don't worry, I read most messages in chat. So, yeah, thanks for the kind words, man. Glad you enjoy it. It's there for a reason, for everybody's entertainment. So, if you have fun watching them, then that's all I can ask for. Thanks for watching. And thanks for, more importantly, thanks for enjoying. MP5 Malter. Yeah. Yeah, MP5 Malter. Why not? What can go wrong, right? It can only be, the worst it can be is the worst decision I've ever made in my life. It's fine, man. We'll see what happens. I believe the kids on the block call this a YOLO. Everything can go wrong. Oh yes. Everybody likes when everything goes wrong. It can go wrong. Hello, user ID. What's going on? Am I going for MP5? After about 2 hard minutes of careful deliberation, yes. Give me one moment. The sound doesn't seem to be working right. There we go. I'll take a needle, thank you. Oh, hey, look, guys. Here's some free golden apples. Thanks, DW. Limited time. What's the limited time for? Just some more XP cards, I guess. I'll take them. Okay, after careful consideration, sorry, forgot to switch. After careful consideration, and by careful consideration, I mean about 2 minutes of very tactical decisions about my future monetary status, I've decided to MP5 Malter. So, enjoy the salt, boys. It'll probably be a wild ride tonight. Did Redrop draw this? Yes, she did. He? She? Does anyone know if Redrop is a guy or a girl? I'm sure some of you degens will know in the chat. Why per MP5? Well, you're talking to a guy who wants every single servant in this game MP5, so that includes Malter too. That's not a good sign. I mean, these are just tickets. These are never a good sign. Like, let's be honest. Hey Chloe, welcome back. I trust the power of tickets. I'm sure your tickets work as intended, mine don't. Most likely because I am a whale, and tickets hate whales. Generally. Alright, last ticket of destiny. Will it give me anything new? Hey, One Clash, man, welcome back. Living vicariously through Toho's stream. You and a lot of other people, man. You're hardly the only one. Okay, let's dip into multis and see what kind of nightmares we get from this. Hey, Homo Lilies, welcome back. Hey, congrats on your Rika Lancer, man. Got Rika Lancer, and we out. We dipset. All these Rider cards. I see that X-Lice and I both got Boudica at the same time. I think he's rolling story right now, though. Evo made you have so much fun you forgot to keep your login streak. Well, that's a big fat rip. Why is he rolling story? Someone forced him to. He has a thing in his stream where if you have enough stream currency, he calls it Canellis, and if you pay a certain number of it, you can force him to roll multis, one multi on whatever banner you want him to. And so he's now pulling story because somebody spent all his Canellis, and he's now forced to roll story chat once or twice or however many times he needs to. Got Malter, woo! Hey, congrats, man. You're not skipping? Oh, if only you knew. It's a bit too early for that, though, so I won't bully you any further. I got Drake, rip. That's a big old spook. Not the worst though, so. I'm in danger. Why is everyone so lucky? This makes my free-to-play heart sad. They're not lucky. You're just unlucky. I've explained this philosophy a while ago, but I can explain it again. The reason why you go into chats like mine and streams like mine, and you see a lot of other people, you know, bragging about how they pulled the raid up SSR or whatever. The reason why you see that and you think that, oh, everybody's getting, in this case, Malter, why aren't I getting her, is because no one who hasn't gotten her is going to tell you that they didn't get her. Well, some of them will, but most people are going to talk about how they got her and not the other way around. go to salt channels like NA Gacha, NA Gacha Salt, and then, you know, you'll see literally everybody and their mother who's pulled Malter post their roles in chat. So it gives you the illusion that you, or it gives you the illusion that, like, oh, everybody's pulling her, oh, everybody's so lucky except for me, when in reality, that's only the small percentage of people who are actually rolling and actually getting anything to show for it. The vast majority, I can assure you, are people like you who haven't gotten shit. They're the lucky ones. Unfortunately, you not so much. But that doesn't really mean much because you're not supposed to get it in the first place. Also, whales don't brag because they don't need to. That too. But then again, there aren't too many whales like me anyway out there, so that's that's kind of a negligible point by that point. You should have realized that a long time ago, Taika, but I guess now is a better time than ever. Prepare to burn those apples. Nianto will not be pleased. So, fourth multi, see what we get here. I have a question for you. My setups for a lottery event will mostly be free-to-play budget, so I was wondering if you should level your needed crystal friend. Is that the that's a 5-star C? I don't recognize that one. And if they are only MP1. You can. Just, if you do that and, you still want to use them, just remember that their damage is not going to be as high as, maybe you want them to be. So by that point, if they're only MP1, you may want to have other free-to-play backup, options ready. Like Spartacus, for example. You should have an MP5, right? Or at least I would hope so. I think it's something like a false positive affirmation. I'm sure there's like a technical term for that that exists out there in like psychology or whatever. I'm sure it's a thing. Like this can't be like the first major incident of a phenomenon like that happening, or a social phenomenon like that happening. I'm sure it's happened in many other much older institutions. Like, hey, just go to a casino, I guess. Go to a casino and you see all the people who have won like jackpots at the slot machines. I'm sure there's a term for that. This used to be my major. I have a friend who majors in psychology. He talked to me a lot about it. Pretty fascinating, actually. Got Malter. I'm gone. Good night, everybody. Hey, congrats, man. Got what we needed. We out. What'd you miss? Nothing but a couple of C's. Do you think it's worth it for a free-to-play player to try getting MP2 SSRs? Only if they really care about the game enough where they want to farm and they really care about the game to like play all the challenge quests and whatnot. If you're only a casual and you don't give a shit, you're playing FGO purely as a waifu simulator, then obviously you don't really care. And just MP1s are good enough. But if you're the type of person, or you're the type of player, I guess in this case, who loves this game from like a gameplay standpoint, like I do, and you're very interested to see like how you know, how far you can push your servants as far as like their gameplay capabilities are concerned. And even if you're a free-to-play, yeah, rolling for MP2s is never a bad idea. The problem is that as a free-to-play, are you willing to risk your very limited Saint Quartz for another copy of the same SSR that you already have, when you could use that Saint Quartz to roll for somebody else? That's the biggest issue that you as a free-to-play would need to deal with and kind of figure out on your own. Like, as much as we whales say, oh yeah, rolling for MP2 SSRs is always worth it, like, in reality, like, are you willing to do that as an SSR? Probably not, right? Because why go for MP2 SSR when for the same thing you could also have two different SSRs, right? So only go for MP2 SSRs if, like, you're very interested in the gameplay potential of, like, one particular servant, is what I would suggest. If you don't really care for gameplay, then yeah, maybe don't care about it as much. Just got here. How many SSRs now? How many SSRs do you expect me to pull in just 15 minutes? Do you think I'm the type of person who rolls an SSR and within 5 multis? Give me a break. First Malter off the ticket. Hey! Too bad tickets never get shit for me. But congrats, Armas. Have you thought about putting chat overlay on stream? I mean, that would be a nifty stream gimmick. Problem with that is that I'm not very good with streams in the first place. That I'm using my old PC, which is kind of a piece of shit, kind of. So I probably couldn't do that anyway because my processor would fucking crash repeatedly. So probably not gonna do that. But it is an interesting idea to play around once I get the new PC fixed up. Like I would have to think about that if I wanted to do it. Because honestly, I just like having a minimalistic stream setup. And there's a first summer 2 servant. But yeah, it could be useful or something to consider. How's the PC situation coming along? I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna take it over to the warehouse that I got it from, and have them take a look at it. And they should get it on the right track again.
どうされました、マスター。風紀が乱れる？はて、どんな意味なのでしょうか。私の姿が何か？
Yes, there is definitely something very wrong with your appearance, but I'm not gonna say what. Nope, continuing on. We got Raiko at the same time. Nice. Malta came home. Hey, congrats, Aneris. You beat the Gacha this time. I get the feeling this is a spook. Is it a spook? We're about to find out. Lancer might be Raiko. It is. That was easy. That feel when mom loves you too. Just tuned in. What have you missed? 2 Raikos. Hey Lauren, welcome back. Do we need higher MP Raikou, or is MP1 decent enough? Honestly, MP1 is good. She's a Buster crit meme. So, she'll deck people with crits. And you know what that means. Give her Merlin. Getting so many non-rated servants, that sucks. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what that feels like. Yeah, it's one of those nights, gaming guys. It's one of those feels bad man nights. Going for MP5 made? Yes, after a very difficult 3 minutes of consideration. In other words, this is a compulsive decision. Which one was the one that I had in support? I'm going to assume this one because it's not forbidding me from combining those. Just check my support real quick. Yeah, okay, that's right. Was it as compulsive as buying 4 quartz packs like Pheno? I cannot confirm nor deny. Ouch, Kakolin. Take it as a sign. It's gotta be a sign. It's a sign. Am I going for dupes? Yes. Hey, absolutely nothing. No. Technically I can't say nothing because, you know, it's a new 4-star seed. A lot of archers are underwhelming compared to Squirtle. Well, yeah, naturally. You're comparing everything else in the game to the cream of the crop. So of course everybody else is gonna look like shit in comparison. Is that a mineral? Yes. That is, in fact, a mineral. Do we get Maeve's costume? Yes, you should be able to. I don't know exactly when you'll get it, but you should be able to get it. How many so far? Just 2 Raikous, that's it. Don't you still need to MP5 Kaz Umu? That's correct, I still need to do that. And I believe Fran's solo rate-up is now active, so... If we're having some bad luck in this banner, which it kind of already seems like we are, I'll switch over to the other banner and roll there until we get Nero MP5, and then we'll switch back or something. Because we have the quartz to do that. Got all 3 servants. Man, congrats, man. Mission fucking accomplished. How many sin quartz am I in? I think I'm on my, like, my 7th or 8th multi, something like that. Let's see, I started this stream with 5095, so 5095. What is that? What's the math? 180? Is that right? Or am I doing my math wrong again? 170? No way, that doesn't seem right. Did I start with 5085? I think it may have been 5085, not 5095. Oh well, whatever the case. I am staying hydrated, bot. It was 5095, then I just must be doing maths wrong, which is completely normal at this time of the day. Or night, rather. Thanks, Happy Kitty. Oops. Is the shop for part 2 just as expensive as part 1? I don't know. I don't know if they were expensive. But then again, you're talking to a guy who could take plus 30 fucking bonus. So I'm not too sure. Hopefully they're not. Maybe they are though, who knows. They probably are, considering the fact that they're basically the same event, just split up into 2 parts. Another min roll. Oh, how lucky. Not. Okay, then we were already down to 300. We already did like 10 fucking multis. That went by quick. Alright, 10 multis and nothing to show for it. We can also do Nero's banner, but let's go another 300. And if we don't get anybody else within the next 300, we'll switch over to a Nerocaster's banner and roll a little bit there. Summer servants don't really want to come out so easily, do they? Gambaro Whale-san. Trying my best, man. At least the 5-star sees something. No, you can still get Rider Ishtar now. You still have 10 more days on it. Or something like that. But yes, you should still be able to get Rider Ishtar. Thanks Andraxis for the host, man. Hope you had a good stream today. We're just rolling for Malta right now. Currently nothing really that great. Just 2 Raikos and that's it. Let's see. So going down to 3,495, I believe. If you're not putting Sprite 2 from Malta, what are you even doing? I don't know. I'm not really a maid kind of guy, so I like sticking her in Sprite 3. I love me my gun girls, that's for sure. I don't have a Discord, Bulaya. You're better off going into other streams and asking to join their Discords instead. Do you have ice cream for a catalyst? No. I still have a Hot Pocket, but that's not exactly the same thing. And besides, I already used that for Squirtle, and I doubt Malter is gonna fall for the same thing. Is this Mordred? It's probably Chevalier, isn't it? Oh, Suzuka. Still a rare mana prism, though. Either way. Toa's friend list is pretty filled with the elite whales of Geo. Not really. There's not as many whales on there as you think. Granted, I do have a fair number, but there's still quite a few who aren't whales. I can tell I'm on a bad luck streak right now. Thanks for your luck, LMAO. Oh, you're welcome. Next time when you talk to my chat, I'll make you pay to get unbanned, but right now I'm not really in the mood, so take it and run with it, I guess. Run very, very far away. Alright, have a good night, Uesugi. Thanks for stopping by, man. Got a new job tomorrow? Hey, good luck with your new job. And hopefully it pays. It pays well so you can join the Degen Club. It's not a very good club, by the way. Thank you very much for the host, Haseo AMV. That is a name that I don't recognize, I don't think. But thank you very much for the host anyway. Hope you had a great stream today. currently in the middle of rolling Malter. We're about 360 quartz deep with no Malters, so we're basically venturing into the deep end right now. May switch banners over to a Neurocaster to see how our luck goes over there instead. But we'll see. Let's see, we still have about like 7 more multis left in us. Can't wait for the Fion Spooks and Neurofest. Oh, don't worry. There will be much salt. I know what that feeling is like, because last year when I was rolling for who was it, Bryn? Was it Valentine's? No, it wasn't Valentine's. It was like the banner like right before Valentine's or some shit like that. Or right before the America banner or whatever. Don't remember quite exactly. But yeah. Got a couple of Fions during then too. Start skipping. You've been here before, so I'm not falling for that. True irony is when you roll for a rate of 4-star and get spooked by a rate of 5-star. Now, is that a spook by that point? These rolls kinda suck. Welcome to the life of being a whale. Most of your rolls suck. If I were a lucky whale, I wouldn't be a whale in the first place. Every card looks double-sided to you by this point. Now that's a bad sign. I would advise you to stop rolling, because by that point you're kind of hoping for a lot. It's a Spook and Lude's book at least. I mean, I like the guy, but if you get a servant who's on rate up, that's not a Spook. Simple as that. Whales don't need luck because of money. No, that's definitely not true. Because I don't care who you are, unless you're literally like Jeff Bezos' son or some shit, or Elon Musk's girlfriend. Other than those kinds of people, I don't care who you are, but shoving 10 grand into a mobile game is not a good feeling. Generally, anyway, if you have any sense of consciousness, rather. If you truly think that whales don't need to care about luck because they have money, then you don't know what it's like having a job. Naturally, just use your luck after getting the SR ships. That's a big fat rip, but then again, it's votes. 7% SSR rate, by the way. Yeah, another multi. Oh, these rolls are looking fancy. These rolls are looking fancy. Love your videos. You're a real one. Hey, thanks, man. That'll be good. I hope you enjoy the videos. That's what they're there for. For your enjoyment. How are the rolls? They're getting worse. So, that's obviously not a good sign. We do have 2 Raikos though, but nothing really else to show for it. Supporting Dead Censored server, Albert loves you. I'm sure he does, but his coworker, I don't think does. Yeah, I'm fine with paying the Hamster Squad salaries. That's fine by me. But the more important thing is, I don't know who you are, but you sound like a fucking JP elitist fag. Go back to your degen hole on the other side of the Pacific Ocean. Is it worth to use MP1 Orion over Uriel? If your Uriel is MP5, then no. There's not really much of a point. Stick with the Uriel. MP1 Orion is not really going to do you many favors. Like, I guess the only reason why you would ever use Orion is if you're worried about using your Uriel in a situation where her low HP can kind of be a problem, because obviously Orion's an SSR, so I suppose Artemis in this case. Artemis has more health, so obviously she'll stick around for longer, as opposed to Uriel, who's only a 3-star, and so she only has 3-star stats. Any luck yet? Nope. Only 2 Raikos still. Still waiting on something else to come along. What'd you miss? 2 Raikos, that's about it. I get the feeling I'm getting a lot of the 4-star Cs, which is not surprising because for some reason in every event 4-star Cs come out the ass whenever you roll Gacha. Anyone need salt? You have plenty. Oh, I don't think we need any more than the amount I'm getting right now. I think we're all good. How are the rolls going? For like the 6th time, they're going pretty terribly, actually. Stay tuned for even more salt. Is this Fion? Something tells me this is Fion. Okay, I was wrong, which is a good thing. Well, at least we got something out of that. MP3, that's fine enough, I guess. Let's see, can we sort by event? Yes, we can. take my luck. This is coming from somebody like Waver. Oh god. What's Waver's luck stat again? I've heard from a friend to do single rolls is better for going for 5-star servants, while multi rolls are best for 4 stars. So try doing a few singles. If it really worked like that, everybody would be rolling singles. No, that's just a superstition. I've rolled plenty of singles on my own before, and most of the time they are just as shit as my multis. But sometimes they get me some good stuff. Sometimes. Hey, Graham, welcome back, man. Did you take Malter's popsicle stick? Well, problem is I don't have any popsicles at home. I'm not really the ice cream sort of guy, to be honest. And even if I were to grab ice cream, I'd grab Haagen-Dazs and not popsicles. Nothing against popsicles, though. I remember back in high school when I used to do cross country. Sometimes I'd buy popsicles for everybody on like on a tough run or something. Just bust out your maid outfit. You assume I have one. You assume that I have one. Let's see, 2 more multis. If I get nothing from here, which probably will happen, then we're switching over to some casters. I volunteer for skip or die. Again, for the millionth time, that's not how it works. Again, like I just said right now, Mr. Prodigy, that's not exactly how it works. It took Ludes 1,000 Singlers for 1 Raikou. Usually I have pretty good SR luck. It's usually the SSRs that give me a hard time. Which is how things should be. About time. I think that was 600, 540. I wouldn't say it's bad, but not good either.
この私が来た以上、理想の生活を覚悟してもらおう。二度寝も運動不足も許さん。掃除洗濯は徹底的にやる。料理もできる範囲でやってみせよ。
Right, you let me handle the cooking, because you're probably gonna eat it all. Okay. How do you even talk with a fucking popsicle in your mouth? Nice set, altered there. Okay, let's go back. I'll roll one more, and then we're gonna go over to Neurocaster's banner and roll a little bit there. Because I still need to get Neurocaster to MP5. And, of course, Saber Fran to MP5 too, because she's only thanks, Lauren. It's could have been worse. So thankfully we stopped the bleeding there, and not much later. She's 4, pretend. What about the tradition of leveling up the first copy? I suppose I can do that. The problem is I don't know if I have enough embers to do that. I'd have to check my. I'd have to check the yield inbox. I'd also have to check if Malta is good to go in terms of. Yeah, she is. What triggers you the most in a FGO Gacha? People who tell me to skip. I already bought those Taipensu. The problem is I don't know if they're enough. Alright, Lara, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. How are the rolls going? Just barely grabbed the Malter last roll, so that was good. Now we're switching over to some Neurocaster and see if we can get anything from here, which we shall see if anything happens here. Let's see. Let's roll down to 4,000. So we'll roll multis down to 4,000 and see where we end up at. Ideally, I'd like to get one more copy of Neurocaster and then 2 more copies of Saber Fran within this next about 500 corpses or so, but things may not always be ideal, so let's see what we get. Skipping is for people who can't handle the stress and anticipation of rolling. Not sure I skipped to save time. Yeah, Jan Hot's got a good point. I know a lot of whales over in the whale Discord who mainly skip rolls just to save time and not for anything else in particular. Why did I get black whale again? Why do people tell you to skip rolls? Because they honestly think that skipping rolls is gonna give me better rolls, which is not true. That, and it's also kind of a stream meme at by this point, and it's partly my fault that it's become a meme. Because in a way, I've kind of encouraged it. So it's pretty much a case of I brought this upon myself. And then exactly what Pretend said. Chat's a bunch of bloodthirsty motherfuckers. Now, if only I gotten that 5-star C on the other banner. Should've pulled on the other banner, right? Status 2 Raikos will Malter. Currently rolling on Nero Nero Caster's band to see if I get anything here. She's MP3 pretending. Wide will bless. Wide Roo happy. Caster is right technically. Or cameras are this way. Hey, got him. It could just be superstition too. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's just superstition. Yep, there's a gold pull. Is it a spook? Yep. Is it a 5-star? Not really. I did say I would be perfectly willing to USO Nero Caster. So do keep that in mind. I should be wearing my my Marie shirt. Actually, I have my Marie shirt in the closet. She wants my hat. I've lost my hat. Turn around. We'll pick it up. You have USOs, 9 of them. I'm 1 off. What is USO? Unregistered Spirit Origin. You get them after you get 5 copies of any one particular SSR. So for example, if you have MP5 Artoria and the Gacha gives you another Artoria beyond that, you get both the Servant and a USO in your inbox. And you can just redeem that right away. And it stays in your inventory forever. Basically, fucking whale currency. That's basically what it is. Wouldn't the most cost-effective USO be coming up be Scotty? Given how much I roll, and given the fact that I roll on pretty much every new banner, chances are I'll be able to build up 10 more USOs by that point. I've already done, what, 2 special summons in the past year, so, yeah. Even if I were to blow 10 USOs on Neurocaster now, I'm willing to bet that I get spooked enough to the point where I'll have another 10 by the time Scotty comes around. Did I stream my challenge quest runs? No, not really. I just did them. I was busy working on videos over the weekend. Well, videos as in video, singular, not plural. Then I've been dealing with IRL stuff, like the PC and whatnot, so. Ah yes, USOs, my favorite. Everybody's favorite. Skip the next roll. Okay, we'll skip the next roll. If I get nothing on it, you're banned. Tekken was tight. I wasn't able to watch everything, but Tekken was pretty good, yeah. Alright, I said I'd skip this. Hey look, got nothing good. We'll see you in 10 minutes, buddy. Was that a YouTube chat sacrifice? Yeah. There's a sacrifice for tonight you wanted, chat. Enjoy it. Get the fuck out, buddy. You're in the wrong fucking stream for that. Motivating to go to more locals for GG. I mean, you should always go to your locals if you're into that. If you want to get better at fighting games, it seems like going to your locals is like one of the best things you can do to improve. Malta worth it compared to Kentucky if you're a Dolphin gameplay priority kind of guy? If you're only a Dolphin, I would expect not really. You'll still be fine with Kentucky. What the fuck kind of mineral is that? Thanks for the raid, Ludes. Saw you were rolling a bit earlier tonight. Hopefully your rolls went well today. We're rolling on the Nero banner a little bit for now because taking a break from rolling for Malter. Because I still need to get Neurocaster to MP5 and Saberfran to MP5 as well, so I was going to roll here a little bit anyway, so once we get down to 4,000 sync cores, I'm going to go back onto the Malter banner to roll there some more. So thanks to the raid, man. Didn't go too well. Oh, shit. Okay, well, hopefully better luck next time. But yeah, thanks for raid nonetheless, and have a good rest of your night, or as good as you can make it. Hello? The light works. I'd like to report a bug. Rate up as a lie. Fix it, please. Did we get the MP5 and Neurocast before you hit 4K? Yeah, hoping that too. Ideally, we should be able to get Neurocaster and 2 copies of Saberfran before then, but judging from tonight's pattern of rolls, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. I'm not very optimistic. I mean, I never was to begin with, but now just going off of the kinds of rolls we've been getting all night tonight, for the past hour pretty much, it's not looking too hot. Man's not hot, that's for sure. Got spooked by your first Drake. Help me feel better. Drake is one of the best farming riders in the game, and one of the best farming servants in the game before Scotty comes out. So, out of all the spooks you could have gotten, she's not bad at all. That's the best I can do. feel like Saber Fran is still very good at MP2. You don't necessarily need MP5 if you can't afford it. But that's just me personally speaking. Alter needs a buff for you. What are y'all talking about, Willis? I bet it's Vlad. Oh, it's actually not. Oh, well, that's a USO. So, we'll be spending that on Neurocaster right the fuck now. Or technically in about 15 minutes if I get nothing to show for it. Make sure we got that spook out of the way. Is Archer Helena good for farming? I mean, she still's got an AoE MP, and she still has 20% charge. I'd have to see what the rest of her kit has, so for now I'd say she's decent. We're not rolling for MP5 Saber Fran? Well, that's the thing. I want to keep rolling for a Saber Fran. And so ideally I'd like to get a Saber Fran to MP5, and hopefully I can get another Neurocaster by that point, so that I can save my USOs. But if I get 2 Saber Frans before Neurocaster, then we're dumping those USOs. So basically, it's a race. Now that I've got 10 USOs, so now that I have 10 USOs, it's now basically a race. If I can get 2 Saber Frans before Neurocaster, we're buying Neurocaster. But if I get Neurocaster before 2 Saber Frans, then we can save our USOs. So that's the game plan right now. Have I seen Jace's animation? Yes. Some of it, anyway. Is it bad you're watching stream and not beelining event story? You do whatever you want, buddy. If you want to enjoy the salt for tonight and leave story progression for later, that's fine. That's fine by me. I ain't your boss. You do you, buddy. What happens if you use 10 USOs on someone you already have 5 copies of? You probably get another USO. So basically, you're throwing away 10 USOs for 1, which is the most Pepega you can ever be in Fate Grand Order. Though I'm sure somebody's done it just to do it. Yeah, some crazy fellow. Those 2 are already MP5, so I'm not worried about them anymore. Hey, yeah, Chada, welcome back. Nearly as Pepega as your Merlin. No, trading 10 USOs for 1 USO is the most Pepega you can ever be. Because the whole shtick that I did with my Merlin, like, yeah, that's a big giant Pepega, but at the end of the day, I'm just burning free materials. That's it. Well, I say free, but that I farmed with actual Saint Quartz AP. But that's the thing. Like embers, materials, you can always get those back. But USOs, not as easily, no. So that's kind of the issue right there. So I'd still say trading 10 USOs for 1 is still the most Pepega thing you can ever do, because literally there's no reason to do that. Is something wrong with my stream? I just noticed that my stream is not moving. What the fuck? Except my camera is. Excuse me? Air server, you want to start working now? I didn't get anything good, by the way, so you guys missed literally nothing. It seems to be okay. Yeah, my camera was okay, but the game wasn't. That's rather strange. It's happened before, but it's been a while since I last saw it do that. Another Berserker. Who can it be this time? Another USO. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. So I wasn't lying when I said this will be a Salt stream. Hope everybody has water tonight. You need to make sure to keep hydrated. That's why Nightingale is there for. Nightingale's here to remind us all that it is important to stay hydrated and to not get too salty from rolling Gacha. That's what she said. Except I'm kind of drinking soda, and soda is not exactly the same as water, so maybe that's my problem. No. Little did you know that this is now a Nightingale rate-up, as confirmed by DW. Oh, in any case, I guess I just got 2 USOs in like 10 minutes, which I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that really. Do I even have enough embers? You know what? Actually, I might have enough embers for who is it? Malter. So I guess once we're done rolling down to 4,000 Saint Quartz, I can get Malta leveled up a little bit. Did you miss anything? You just missed me getting Nightingale in, I think, 2 back-to-back rolls. It's either back-to-back or they got staggered. But basically 2 Nightingale USOs in about 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, however fast it was. Two USOs in one stream. I mean, it's happened before. It's not the first time. At least I'm pretty sure it's happened on stream before. Well, no, but now I'm aware that I should. I'm aware that now I suppose it's time to go grab the vodka. Yes, tonight's definitely a vodka kind of night. If I drank, I would definitely be drinking myself silly right now. But I don't, so I guess that's just my own problem. I can't get drunk to escape from the saltiness that is this stream. I guess I can go grab another bottle of water, if that makes any difference. Take a shot every time you get an unwanted servant. Oh boy, I don't think you want to be playing that game in this stream. And right on cue, the processor fails again. Alright, we're back. Processor fails catalyst. It worked once, I think. It worked once with Kiara. Was it Kiara, or was that only because my internet was lagging? I think Kiara's. That one time I pulled Kiara from my stream lagging, I think it was because the internet itself was lagging and not my processor. At least I wouldn't think it would be the case. Oh, finally. I guess my USOs are saved for the time Even still, I'm not so sure what to think about that. I just got 3 SSRs and then about 5 multis, which is very strange. So I'm not exactly sure what to think about that. By the way, I still need 2 Saber Friends, so I guess we're still rolling on this. That's a Fion. Oh, okay, never mind. That's another USO. Okay. Alright, boys. Tonight's a USO kind of night. I guess I can't stop getting USOs. So what's going on? What's going on right now? Well, what's with all these SSRs? Where's my Saber fan? God damn it! Excuse me. Hello? DW? DW? Hello? I would like to report a bug. Where is my Saber friend? Excuse me? Oh, where's my Saber friend? Hello, Gacha? Hello? Hello? Excuse me. Excuse me? Hello? Mosh mosh? Anybody home? Anybody working at the DW or the Aniplex office right now? Is there a landline that I can call to report a bug that I am obviously getting too many fucking USOs? Anyways. Hello? Mosh mosh. It's one of those nights, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. It's one of those nights. I want a Saber friend. Oh, did you mean USOs? Too many USOs, a complaint only a Hyper Whale would have. Ideally, you should never get USOs. That's kind of the awkward truth of FGO. USOs are such a bad pity rate or a pity system that ideally you should never get them, even though you'll probably get them anyway. And even worse, you can't buy 4 stars with USOs. There's no pity system for SRs. So in case you're like Ludes and you have terrible 4-star luck, you're fucked. Because not even USOs can save you by that point. Try to skip. We've already skipped. Yeah, I'm going to be rolling for more Malters after this, Brian. Once we hit 4,000. St. Ports, that is. We obviously need the Altera wiggle. You know what? You're right. Let's turn on the Altera. Now, I hope my stream doesn't fucking my internet doesn't lag because of it. Looks like there's only the 10-hour extension available. Okay, well, time to dance, ladies. Time to dance, chat. And I really hope my internet doesn't take a shit because I'm buffer. My internet is also trying to download a 10-hour video at the same time. one way to find out. Agreed. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Who was that again? John Madden? Alright, night, yeah. What's going have a good night, man. Almost said what's going on. Pity system was upgraded by 10 buy 10 get one free in 2 years. Yeah, 4 years into the fucking game. Hey, look, is it another nightingale? Not really. I was about to say. Speaking of 4 years into the game, thoughts on Leo Ryder? Who the fuck is Leo Ryder? You mean that Salazar motherfucker? Another AoE Rider! I could definitely use him. Got spooked by Vlad. Welcome to the Rad Vlad club. Okay, 3 more multis, then we're switching back over to the Malter banner. Oh, Lolly Vinci. I haven't really taken a look. I haven't really checked her out because I'm not a lolicon for one. I'll take a look at her kit. Maybe after the stream or something. I literally don't know what she does. All I know is that she's pretty much jailbait, and that's pretty much it. Don't know why Lolly Vinci is a DPS in arcade, but a support here. FGO and FGO arcade are essentially different games. They may use the same mechanics, but ultimately, arcade is just a different game. Like, it has to be. I'll be very worried if arcade and regular FGO were like extremely similar. That would be a very bad sign. So the fact that Lolly Vinci has different roles depending on the game, it doesn't really surprise me, to be honest. Eventually there was going to be a servant who'd be like that. And it makes sense that the servant who debuts first in arcade has a different role in the original, in the base game. At least that's just my way of seeing it. The worst part is... Are you talking about how Saberfran doesn't have a rate-up with Malter? I mean, that's just to be expected. Like, I don't really mind that too much. Like, you knew what you were gonna get yourself... I knew what I was gonna get myself into, so... And, I mean, it was definitely possible I'd get Neurocaster first before 2 Saberfrans. I mean, look at how our luck's been going tonight. She's an improved searcher. Okay, time to MP5 her. And in about 2 years, right? Alright, set my Da Vinci, Lolly Vinci alarm for 2 years. Alright, 2 more multis and we're switching over to Malter banner. Chat, the wiggles aren't working. They're not good enough. If I don't get at least one more Saberfran within these next 2 multis, I'm gonna turn the song off. Because clearly it's not doing me any favors. Excuse me. Wiggles even more aggressively. I like your enthusiasm, chat. DW isn't happy with you wiggling right now. Don't worry, I am wiggling extremely enthusiastically in my head. Super wiggles, yes. I'm trying my very hardest, chat, believe me. I'm trying so hard you don't even know. I'm wiggling so hard, Hydration Bot came over to tell me to take a drink of water. Did he get her? Who? Alright, final multi for now. Let's see if Saberfran decides to show up. With the power of Wiggles, we can achieve anything. Or so they say. That's a Saber card. Okay, that's MP4. Now, can we pull another Saberfran in the same multi? That is currently the dream. We got 8 more chances here. We need to wiggle harder, chat. We must wiggle a little bit harder. Just a little bit harder. 7 more chances. Six more chances. You don't stream challenge quests much. Why? You know, if this were last year, I would have probably tried my very best to stream challenge quest runs and whatnot. The thing is that nowadays, I've got so many videos to make and IRL stuff going on that I have to make a sacrifice somewhere. And because of the fact that there are plenty of other people besides me who make FGO content, especially people like Plushie and Honako who do challenge quest runs and stuff. Like I feel like basically they've got that role covered. And I'll just stick to either making my meme videos or like the video that I made earlier today. Like the Neurofest farming stuff and whatnot. Like basically helping like farm guides and whatnot. Like I feel like that's my calling for this. So yeah, I have to make a sacrifice somewhere, and so it just happens to be like streaming challenge quest stuff and whatnot. Okay, whoops, didn't mean to lock that. Okay. MP4 for now. We'll get our MP5 later. For now, give me 1 second, chat, and we will level up Malter. First of all, though, I need to get rid of some gold servants real quick. If you'll excuse me. Those two are locked. We don't want those. We don't want to get rid of those two. We don't want to get rid of Raiko either. Okay, make sure I'm not deleting anybody that I don't want. Right. Why is it only summon one? Okay, yeah, Enkidu's already picked. Okay, let's get Malter level up here a little bit. We need to actually let me pause the Altera song. So I can listen to Malter's voice lines here a little bit. Let me see here. Am I already on the multi-screen? I think I am. Let's see. For now, let's just do these two. We need to get rid of these all these silver servants real quick. It was fun to see the Wanda Quest in CCC though. Yeah, that's a thing. Challenge Quest runs are always fun to watch because who knows what kind of shenanigans can happen. It's just that with all the things that I want to get done, with all the videos that I have in mind that I want to make that have been on the back burner for like literally the past year. I'm not kidding. I have some videos that I've wanted to make for the past year but never got the chance to. And IRL stuff and shit like that. Like, I can't do everything. I would love to, but I can't. Okay, let me do... Yeah, we still got plenty of silver servants here. How to use every 1 to 3 star. Yeah, that's a perfect example of a video that I've always wanted to get done, but never found the chance to. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now we can start using the XPs. Actually, we'll save the all-class embers for now. I don't even know where I got these all-class embers from anyway. Let's see. Berserkers, Assassins, and Casters. Well, they're all part 1, so whatever. Yeah, congrats, Pretend. So that's 10. Let's bring it down to 5. What a bloody stream. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Jesus Christ. This stream was a fucking roller coaster, man. Got that right. Yes, Jurassic Clip. I've seen a bit of it. I have an idea of what he can do. Alright, Hexagon, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. Scotty, how good or bad was it? It started out bad, and then it became a fucking shit show. Nice. Thanks for your Neurofest guide, by the way. Ain't no problem. Make sure to also thank the guy who made the guide that I was referring to. His name is Saber of Avalon. He is the guy who did all the heavy work, or all the hard work. Because, you know, he's the one who actually made the guide. I'm just the guy who made a video out of it. So yeah, shoutouts to him. The suck, yeah, it's a good suck. That feel when a mate gives you the suck. Are the rolls over? No. I'm just getting Malta leveled up because this is my own personal little ritual. for pulling more SSRs.
この服装も馴染んできたな。良いことだ。
How much better is MP2 Malter versus MP1? She's quick single target, right? Then she should be significantly better. You're looking at like a 600% damage increase going for MP1 MP2. Or something like that. Single target quick MP scale have the most scaling. Going from individual MP levels to the next. The super suck. How nice. Okay, now we gotta redeem some of these embers here. Are there any silver embers? Yeah, I got quite a few silver embers. Enhance. We must enhance, expand something. How much staying course for Malter? First copy took like 570, I think. It's currently the only copy of her that we have. I said I'd go for MP5, but we're already down 1,000 quartz. To be fair, about a little less than half of it we spent on another banner, but still. May is sucking hard, yeah. Hopefully it keeps up, you know. Hopefully it keeps up, if you know what I'm talking about. Let me grab the rest of the silver embers here. We will also grab some of the gold embers as well. Where's Malter? Alright. That was another super suck right there. The best sprite that she has. Fight me. Except one thing that I'll always be disappointed by is why she's using a Dragunov as her sniper rifle and not a proper British sniper rifle. Would love to see her with like an AWP or something. Or at the very least an Arctic Warfare. I mean, honestly, given how translation calls her Ice Queen, it just makes sense to give her an Arctic Warfare, but I guess they didn't think that one through. It seems that good ideas are not always possible, I guess. Where's Malter? Alright, Meowchi, thanks for stopping by. And have a good one. Skaplia! Sniper rifle's a callback to the one Carrie uses. Carrie does not use the Dragunov, at least not as far as I'm concerned. Maybe he used it in his younger years, but during the current, and not in his flashbacks, but during like current Fate Zero, during the actual Holy Grail War itself, he uses a Walther 2K. One of the rarest sniper rifles in existence. Because only 200 of them were ever made. So the fact that Carey even had one of them means that it just goes on to show you just how much support he had from the Einsburns. But no, he didn't use a Dragunov as far as I know. And but.
ここまで戦力が整うとは感謝に耐えない。もはや敵なしだな、ご主人様。このセクエンスとモップがある限り、貴様には揺るぎのない勝利が約束されるだろう。それはそれとして、そろそろ深夜の買い出しタイムだ。ポテトの揚げ物と炭酸飲料の買い置きは十分か。仕上がり。
Where's Malter? I believe she's up top because 5 stars get sorted up to the top here. Is she? Where the fuck is she? Or maybe she's down hanging out with the riders? Yeah, there she is. Kirutsugu's gun exists IRL? All of them do. Genorobuchi, who wrote Fate Zero, is a huge gun nut. All the firearms you see in Fate Zero are all real-life weapons. So Carey uses in Fate Zero the Walther 2000, which, like I said, is one of the rare sniper rifles in existence because only 200 of them have ever been made, and they're never making any more, as far as I know. He also uses the Thompson Contender. I think that's his name. Yeah, Contender, the break action pistol he uses to fire his origin bullets, and the Calico M950, which ironically is one of the worst submachine guns ever made. At least, allegedly. But yes, all the guns Carey uses in Fate Zero all exist IRL. Solid guess, Jam losing the game. How did I run out of gold embers that fast? Jesus. Let's see. Let me blow some of these silver embers here real quick. Maybe I'll get like a super suck off them or something. Nope, not really. I should have used the 100 embers first, actually. Oh well. I can use these embers to level up some of the other servants too if I need to. That was a super suck. So that means I wasted a couple of those embers. That's okay, I guess. That means that I do need to get rid of some of these embers right now, though. Let me level up Rishtar. Yeah, I think I'll level up Rishtar first. Yes, whatever. Another super suck. That's great. Now you're remembering the one fan art of... Sorry, let's listen to this.
もちろん私は着替えないわよ。気持ちはわかるけど、そこは我慢して。
Even the contender, yes. The Thompson Arms contender is what it's called. I think I can even probably look it up here. Yeah, Thompson Center contender. It's a break action pistol that you can slap a sniper rifle scope on if you really wanted to. Break action single shot. But yes, that also exists IRL. Just go Google it. And yes, I already bought the embers from shop. Alright, Kino, thanks for stopping by, man. Good luck at piano class tomorrow. Or later today, technically. Now I'm remembering that one fan art of Carry with the GFL versions of his guns. Unsiege. Remember that when Carry uses his contender, he uses his origin bullets. And recall that his origin bullets are made from parts of his ribs that either he or his teacher, his late teacher, ground up for him. So basically, what he's doing with contender is he's putting himself into his own gun. Got Raiko. Hey, congrats, man. It's 47. Let's see. Maybe do something like that. Yeah, that pushes me over the edge. So let me use some of these here real quick. Actually, maybe just using these two. Actually, would it both be using these? Nah, let's do this. Okay.
Jogen 突破ね。まだまだ先は長いけど、手は抜かないように。マシンも女の子もデリケートなんだからね。
Does anyone else not like the swimsuit servants, or is it just me? I don't know what's wrong with me. If you don't like the swimsuit servants, sir, I've got some bad news for you. Why'd I ask you twice? Basically because I don't have her permanent yet, because I haven't done part 2 yet. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, let me grab some of these foes here real quick, and I'm gonna feed them to Malter. Malter, where you at? She should be 4-star, or not 4-star, 5 stars, so go over here and then deselect everything else. And then, let's see, here we go. Give her 1,000. Okay. And then give her another 1,000. Alright. And we're good. And give Tamamo her gold foes. Yum yum. Alright. And finally, I hope my QP can survive this. Hey chat, wanna see someone's QP bank die? Alright, Lux Star Guardian, thanks for stopping by. Good luck at work tomorrow. MP5 made, we are going to work on that in just a little bit here. Give me 1 second. I see that happen every day for you. Touche. No PTSD, please. Little did we know you are now watching someone play Girls Frontline, just not in the way you'd imagine. I mean, we are talking about a girl who uses a sniper rifle and a pistol. Third skill needs to be 10. I'm sure people will let me know. How do you have so many secret gems? Lotteries and constant degenning on class dailies last year. Let's see. How many lures do I have? 5. Nah, I'll use it now. Okay. Alright, boys. Back to rolling. Alright, chat. Wiggle or no wiggle? I'll let you guys decide. Alright, Connor. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. What's better, Neurofest lottery or Christmas lottery? I would say Christmas. Christmas has items there that never come back in any lottery in the future. At least not so far. So I would say Christmas. I see more wiggles over no wiggles. We shall wiggle. Wiggle, give us your strength. Okay. Okay. Give me one moment, guys. I'm gonna go grab a bottle of water. A fresh one, anyway. Alright, we didn't really get anything. We shall continue the trek. Also, we haven't gotten Helena archery yet, which is kind of sad. I guess Helena does not like me. Feels bad, man. Very feels bad that Helena does not like me. Caster Helena likes me and likes me enough anyway. Maybe her Archer version doesn't like me. Feels bad, man. Got Raiko, who I really wanted. Congrats, man. She's probably the best like general use servant out of everyone here. Probably. I know. I'm sure the Malter fanboys will get on my case about that. But skip a roll if you haven't yet. I already did. I had to purge somebody because of it. As you might expect. Excuse me. Her Archer version is where you don't like lollies, so she doesn't want to go to you. Ugh. So you're telling me she likes lolicons? I'm not so sure about that one, Kevin. Is it a 5-star saber? Yes, it is. So the legend of the USOs continues tonight. That feel when wiggling works, not as intended. Pull her ahoge out and give her a maid outfit. Yeah, think that's what I'll do. I'll pull out her ahoge by burning her. Would that be a good enough catalyst? I'll try after this multi. Do you ever do special summons? I've already done 2 of them, so yes. Raiko likes me plenty though. That's good to know. Getting your MP5, getting her Zerker form in MP5 was pretty clutch. I guess she remembers that time. MP3? No, that's MP4. Do we need to turn on that one, the maid episode of Carnival Phantasm? Maybe. In before copyright strike. Boom! Say goodbye to your channel, nerd. Oh, that's right. I said I would burn Artoria as a catalyst for Malter. We'll do that next after this multi because I keep forgetting. Stay tuned. You have 3 writers as of now and limited mass for each. Which do you focus on? A Scander, Maeve, or a Malter? Tough choice, actually, not gonna lie. Honestly, I want to say Maeve. Yeah, I'd go with Maeve. The reason for that is because Iskander is a very strong AoE, right? He's all about offense. He's all about doing damage, but he's very one-dimensional in that aspect. So because of that, he's only really good for like nuke farming and all that. And we have plenty of AoE writers in the game who can offer a bit more than just like nuke farming damage and whatnot. He's very good at it. In fact, Iskander's got one of the best damage outputs for any AoE writer in the game, at least on the NA side. But obviously, if you couldn't tell by now, we kind of like servants who can do like more than one thing pretty well, and not just one thing like super well, typically speaking. I know there are some exceptions to that, but yeah, Iskander's a little too one-dimensional with that. Malter's got a lot of memes going on, but she needs a lot of preparation. She demands like a proper setup, good skill levels, and all that crap. Maeve is just, I think, more flexible. You can use her as anti-caster, anti-male caster, or anti-male berserker, which she does very well, because she's got a special damage mod against them, so she can nuke them very easily. And she's got a skill that gives her what debuff. Does she get debuff immunity? I think she does. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know she gets MP charge and she gets healing. Right? She gets healing. And MP charge, and I think debuff immunity for like 1 turn, 3 turns, or something like that. Her charisma is very useful because it double buffs males, and well, her charm is, well, a charm. I guess it's useful sometimes. So, like, I don't know. Am I crazy for thinking that Maeve is the best out of those 3 you could level right now? Just because of the utility that she can offer? Like, maybe I'd say if you're torn between leveling Maeve and Malter, I would say go with Maeve first and then Malter second. Let's just leave it at that then. Forgot to burn the king. Ayy. Let's see if I forget it another multi in a row. We're on 4 right now. It'd be so funny if I didn't get Malter until I finally burned Saber. How much of a laugh riot would we be? Would this be? The reason why you didn't get Malter is because you didn't burn your Saber. How's your evening been? Wild. At least as far as the polls are concerned. They've been interesting. Let's just say that tonight is a USO kind of night. And get Maeve's costume. Oh yes, and of course pick up her costume if you're into that shit. Okay, now I haven't forgotten. Okay, so where is she? Oh Gacha gods, we offer up a sacrifice. All right, let's see if we get ourselves a Malter now. We pulled off Saber's Alhoge. Let us see if we get a Malter. By the way, I'm pretty sure by this point we've spent over 1,000 quartz and we haven't gotten a Helena Archer yet. So, confirmed, Helena Archer fucking hates me. That's great. Great to know. Great to know. Lubu's new animation. I saw his MP, just not his regular animations. He burned me, Blue Nero. You hate Helena, but she likes you? Oh boy, what an abusive relationship. Catalyst worked. Got him, boys. Easy. Easy Catalyst. Easy. All we need to do is just burn Saber. It's so easy, guys. Just pull your own Saber, and boom, easy Malter. Easy. Easy. It ain't hard, it's easy. Just pull your own Blue Nero, forehead. It's so easy. What do you mean it's hard? Should you burn Squirtle? I would recommend against that. But, I mean, if you're truly desperate, then... by the way, no Summer Helena, by the way. No Summer Helena, by the way. Give Raikou, you don't want Helena? I mean, if I could swap like 2 copies of my Raikou for 2 copies of your Helena, I'd do it. Burn a Saba related CE next. Oh god. I do have Leisurely Stroll, and I have 2 copies of that. I only have 2 copies, and I don't think that CE ever comes back, so... I could, if I really wanted to get desperate, I could burn one of those Leisurely Strolls, because I know that one has a Saba on it. I could put it that way. I do have an option. How much for 5,000 Saint Quartz? Do the math, bruh. You got a calculator, right? You're typing on a PC or a phone. You should have a calculator, right? It's 167 Saint Quartz per pack. Each pack is $80. Do the math. I for sure ain't doing the math for you because it's fucking midnight here and my brain is fried. You know what they say about doing math on stream. Don't do it. Just do a Battle of Camlin? Maybe, but I think you can only get Battle of Camlins from Fempoint Gacha now. At least I'm pretty sure. So, getting tired of wriggling. Yeah, the charm, the song has done its job. It's starting to wear off now. Starting to wear off a bit. many Raikos have I gotten? Like 4? Yeah, 4. Okay. Let's give the song a little bit of a break for now. It needs to recharge, as they say. Just got a car now. Welcome to Spook City. Stopping at MP5 Raiko then, when I don't even have a Summer Helena? Hell no. Summer Helena, where are you? We're still waiting, man. We're still waiting. Still waiting. Oh, that's the new jingle. Oh, there she is. Do we get a yearly free 4-star? It should be coming out soon. We're due for one. Today was Rainbow Roll. I think we've gotten one rainbow so far. It's like 1 or 2. One of them was for sure Nightingale, though.
エレナ・ブラバツキー、鮮やかに霊気を変えてみたわ。やってみると結構できちゃうものね。多分何かの理由がきちんとあると思うのよね。これ本当はそう簡単にできるものじゃないでしょ。
Okay, Finally we got Helena. Surprisingly enough. Alright. Well, continuing on our lonely journey down the path to Salt Hell. That event next year rerun? Which event are you talking about? We get before Neurofest. I don't think it's gonna come before Neurofest. I think it's pretty sure it's gonna come afterwards. In fact, they might give it to us during Thanksgiving. And honestly, with the way NAFGO treats Thanksgiving, I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to us then. Yeah, they rerun this event next year. Second rainbow roll of the night, but if last roll was any indication to go off of, okay, we're safe. Who's right up for Neurofest? All the Neuros except for Caster. So basically Vanilla Neuro and Bride and Bryn. This is Bryn's second ever rate up, and she only ever has 3. Congrats, man. Cool. Thanks. We need 2 more, though. So, our journey is not done yet. I hate you. Good job. No hate. No, please no hate arena. I'm just innocent whale. Flipping flippers, whatever. What do they call them? Flippers? I'm just a poor whale. Swimming through the sea of salt. I'm innocent. No, please no bully. Did you use USO for Neuro? Nope, didn't have to. So we're sitting on 12 USOs right now, and I'm wondering who I'm gonna use them on. So, best case scenario, pretty much. Which, hey, I'll take it. You can use yeah, that's not a bad idea. JB could always use it on a final Malter in case I get like a flood of 4 stars. Like Raiko only needs 1 more. Well, Helena still needs 4 more. And I only just got her like 2 multis ago, so who knows how long it'll take to get her. Poor whale has 4,555 sand quartz. Correction, 3,700. There's a difference. That's almost 1,000 quartz difference. That's big, okay? No bully. Please no bully. The 2 whales' natural habitat is the Dead Sea. He has adapted to its high salt content. Yes, by basically floating up to the surface. And just, you know, letting the sheer density or the sheer concentration of salt float my body. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Can you show SSRs and their MP levels after this? Sure, I guess. Actually, that's just a lot of them are MP5s. Most of the 4 stars are MP5. There's only like a couple that I need to get to MP5. Still working on the rest of the 5 stars though. Okay. Nope, continue on. Burns Merlin. Feels nothing. Yes. When you roll the gacha enough, you feel nothing in your cold, dead heart. Because it's encased in 3 layers of sea salt. Can confirm. My bad. Correction. Had 4,500 cent points. Well, you're not wrong there. Can't knock you for that one. Honestly feel worse than for whales than for free-to-plays. I mean, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Like some people like you feel worse for whales who go on like super bad luck streaks because obviously, you know, that's a lot of money just fucking out the window. Personally though, I feel worse for free-to-plays though. Because it's like, you know, if you're free to play and you spend all this time saving up, grinding up quartz and saving it all until like this one banner and you blow it all just to get nothing, that shit sucks. Because not only, it's not necessarily because you didn't, like even if you didn't have to waste any money, that's just a lot of time that's just gone down the fucking drain. And oftentimes time is worse to lose, you know, if you know what I'm saying. Because you can replace money. Money is replaceable, assuming you have a job. Time is not. So, just off that principle, I feel worse for free-to-plays who go on bad luck streaks, especially the free-to-plays who like save up all their sports for one banner and they still can't get what they want. Like I feel bad. I feel worse for them than I do for other whales like me. Because like I said, you know, it feels worse losing a lot of time than it is losing a lot of money. Just a personal philosophy of mine. So. Free to play and JP getting bodied here. Didn't they just drop you like fucking 300 or more than 300 Saint Quartz for fucking 4th Annie? But then again, you know, 300 isn't that much in the grand scheme of things, so. Just because they gave you 300 Saint Quartz doesn't mean you still get what you want, that's for sure. When is Gramps coming back? This year. With, most likely, I'm pretty sure he'll come back with Thanksgiving rotation. Because his second raid up in JP kind of coincided with that. So, yeah. Like, it's going to be sometime this year. Just when, we don't know. But that's his second and only, that's his last rate up ever. Or at least as far as I'm concerned. Maybe he gets a third one that I don't know about in JP, but as far as I'm concerned, the second rate up is his last. And throw one new bronze of each regardless each regular class. Sure. Still rolling? I mean, when I say I'm gonna be rolling for MP5 for an MP5 SSR, you kind of expect me to be sitting here for a while, right? But no, we've gotten a ton of USOs for whatever reason. MP5 Neurocaster, MP4 Saberfran, so still need to roll another copy of her. MP3 Malter, MP4 Raiko, and then we finally got one Helena Archer. So still looking for more copies of her. Just watch someone spend 600 quartz and not get a single Malter. Yeah, that can happen. Welcome to what it feels like being an unlucky whale. It sucks. Okay. That is the last one we needed. Give Raiko. Oh yeah, I forgot. You still need Raiko, don't you? Are you still rolling, Chin? Or are you gonna roll later? He also got Rainbow Spooked Enkidu. Yeah, that happens. Almost every whale has, if they've been rolling for long enough, almost every whale out there has a horror story where they have one of those nights where they go on a really long and bad luck streak, and they finally get like an SSR servant, and it's a spook. It's yeah. It's every whale's got a feels bad man story that they can tell. Almost every whale. I'm sure there are whales out there who will literally get everything they want because they're super lucky. Okay. Back to rolling. Will you wait for Helena Solo's Archer rate up now? I could. I guess. It's not a bad idea. When's her rate up, actually? Because, yeah, it is getting kind of late right now, and I do need to get up early tomorrow because I got more driving to do today, or tomorrow, later today, technically, so do need to get a good night's sleep tonight. Are you still missing Helena? No, I have her now, but just one copy. Killed your sanity. Yeah, at some point, every whale in this game has a story where they just want to turn off their sanity. It happens. Nero's done. My striker. I just need one more Saberfran and that's it. Seems to me that literally everyone's getting Helena. Not me. I've only ever gotten one copy of her, and in like literally 1,500 sync quartz. Not even kidding. Well, 400 of that was for the other banner, so over 1,100 quartz by this point. And I only ever gotten one. What is it? One Helena Archer. Part 2 is already out. Yeah, it's been a week. So yeah, part 2's out. What you get so far? 1 Neurocaster, 1 Saberfran, 3 Malters, 5 Rykos, 1 Helena Archer, and a fucking shit ton of Spooks. Or a shit ton of USOs. I think 3 of them to be specific, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me take a look at part 2's Gacha information. Okay, support campaign. Don't care what that is. Okay, this is the thing here. So, her first rate up, or her solo rate up, huh. Why is it that both of the 4 stars that I need to roll more copies of are the first ones to get solo rate ups? This one will come along next week, on the 11th. Today is Monday, so let me think about this. Okay, so here's what I'll do, chat. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to roll Nero Banner until we can pick up our last copy of Saberfran, and then depending on where we're at by the time we get our final Saberfran copy, I'll roll a little bit more on Malter's band to see if I can pick up either more copies of Malter or Helena Archer, and we'll call it a night depending on what our results look like. So for now, let's try to get our last Saberfran. Alright, Cornflake, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, man. Hope you enjoyed the salt tonight. And there was a lot of salt for tonight, that's for sure. What program do you use to stream FGO? Air Server and OBS. Air Server to mirror my tablet screen onto my computer, and then OBS to stream it. Alright, good night, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by, man. Alright, Requiem, thanks for stopping by, man. And have a good night also. Need a sacrifice for better luck? Just got your MP5 Malter. Hey, congrats, man. She's 5, Sadra. She's done now. So basically every Neurocaster I get after this is a USO. Welcome back, Miyato. What'd you miss? I don't know where you started, but or where you left off rather. But hopefully this is the last Saberfran we need. Nope. Looks like we're looking for some more. Let's see. Well, you didn't miss that. So what did you miss? MP5 Neurocaster, MP4 Saberfran. Would have been MP5 there, but Rama had to show up and say hi. Who else? MP3 Malter, MP5 Raiko, and MP1 Helena. So right now I'm in a position where I can just wait for rolls on Malter until Helena Archer gets her rate up next week or so. I don't know exactly when. Maybe this Saturday, in fact. So right now I'm basically in the same situation as I was in with Neurocaster and Saberfran, where now that I have Raiko Lancer at MP5, obviously that means I don't need to roll. Ideally, I don't need to roll on this banner anymore, or on the current Malter banner with everybody on So the smart play would be to wait until Helena Archer gets her raid up, just like how I waited for Saberfran to get her own raid up. Except we just got spooked by I almost said Kama, by Rama, so we got fucked anyway. Or I got fucked anyway, so much for waiting. But, yeah. That's a smart thing to do. But as you just saw right there, sometimes the smartest thing is not always the best thing to do. So for now, I'm just trying to get one last copy of Saberfran. My gut is telling me that it's going to be very hard. I hope that it won't take very many quarts. I would have liked to be done with the last roll, but obviously Rama had different ideas. And however, once I get last Saberfran, I'll think about what I want to do next. But for now, we need to get Saberfran first. First and foremost. How good is Summer Helena? I don't know. From what I remember, she's like a slightly different caster Helena. Like, she's still got her 20% battery, but her other skills are a bit different. At least that's what I recall. Either way, I'm still gonna be using her because I have literally no AoE archers now that I haven't banned yet, so I definitely need her. Drill Helena yet? Just one copy. Just one copy. MPD Summer Nero and 0 4 stars from this banner. Pepiga Clap. Pepiga is Pepiga Clap. Absolute Pepega. If you don't have Maeve, can you never get the wardrobe? No, you can still have the costume. You can still get the costume. Because what it is you're not getting the costume, you're getting the costume key. That key you have to take to the wardrobe option in your enhanced tab or whatever. And then you can unlock being able to purchase. You unlock the ability to purchase that costume. So that way, you can still have the ability to unlock the costume even if you don't have the servant herself or himself. So you basically just hold on to that key until you finally get that servant, and then once you have that servant, then you can unlock her costume. So no, even if you don't have the servant whose costume you have the key for, you still have the key, which means you can get her costume, but you still have to get the servant first. So just get the key. Three hours in the Dead Sea. Now I feel very thirsty. I mean, I did warn you at the beginning of the stream to make sure to stay hydrated. Got a bottle of water right here just for the occasion. I mean, I pretty much always have a bottle of water next to me. I wish trading is a thing in FGO. Oh god, chat, hold me. Oh god. Oh god. Chat, it's a USO kind of night. Chat, where's my Saberfran? Chat, help. Send help, please. I send help. I just want Saberfran. Don't. Gacha, please. Help me, chat. The nightmare continues. The salty USOs. This is getting out of hand. End the stream. End the stream. This is getting out of hand. End the stream. Oh no, chat. Is this how it ends? Is this how it ends? How many USOs do you have now? 13. Oh no. Oh no, sorry. 14. Even worse. How is your luck worse with 4 stars? I don't know. Typically, my 4-star luck is very good. This is legit. What's your name? Cellulose. This is legit the first time in my entire FGO rolling history where I wasn't able to get a 4-star, a rate-up 4-star servant to MP5 before the 5-star. This is the first time this has ever happened. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I've heard stories of other whales having this kind of thing happen to them. I've never had it happen to me personally until now. We've reached levels of degen that shouldn't be possible. And we're even going further beyond. This and this is to go even further beyond. Maybe if I do my best DBZ impression, Saberfran will be impressed and show up, right? Love the plus ultra mentality. When there is no choice but to go deeper. That feel when. That feel when. Every single caster card on this raid up is going to haunt me. Every time I see a caster card, I swear to God. That's how it works. Might have to go ahead and play that SSJ3 meme song. You need to go even further beyond that. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I gotta dye my hair. I gotta dye my hair yellow, or grow a wig, or grab a wig or something. Grab a blonde wig that's preferably got spiky hair in it, or spiky hair on it. Put it on and start screaming like a madman. And ask chat for spirit bombs. Saber card! Free me! Free me, Gacha! Oh, feels so good. Oh. Never have I reacted like that for a 4-star ever. And that was the very last poll too. Saberfran answered my my desperate summon. He just nutted. Cannot confirm nor deny. Sorry. Okay. So, we still have 3,400. Let's see. Let's see what I want to do. I'm still willing to roll all the way down to 3K. And then if we still can't get more copies of like Helena Archer or Malter, I'll save the rest and just wait for Malter's and Helena Archer's duo rate up where we don't have to deal with Raikou Lancer. So yeah, yeah, let's do that. Let's roll this next 400, see what we get, and then if we don't get, you know, well, regardless of what we roll for the next 400, we'll stop, and then I'll maybe come back later on this week once Helena Archer gets her rate up. Sound good? Sound good? Okay. So, last stretch here of the salt for tonight. We're almost there, chat. You're almost free. You're almost free, chat. Just a little bit more salt left to go. You can make it. We can do this. Got MP5 Raikou? Yeah, which is why I was talking about saving the rest of the rolls for later on once Helena Archer gets her solo rate up. We're almost free now. You're almost all free now. Remind me, chat. After this multi, we're turning on the Wiggle song again, just for the last stretch. Almost there, chat. Flex. Excuse me. There is no freedom, only a brief reprieve. You don't know this yet, but you are already trapped by the Gacha. You are the Gacha, big one. You've become so salty, you have become salt itself. You are the salt. You will never escape because you are the salt. Let's play a game of skip or die. Sure. Just this once, I'll take a sacrifice. Oh, I'll take a willing sacrifice from chat. Well, actually, since it'd be too difficult to single out one particular person, which is what I usually do. Me, I want to be sacrificed. No. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'll put on the Altera dancing song again. There we go. We'll put on the Altera dancing song, and then because everybody in chat wants to skip or die, I'll just skip, and no one has to die because if I need to ban someone, I would literally purge both of my chats, and because I don't really want to do that because that's dumb. No one's getting banned, so we'll just skip this one. So this skip is courtesy of both chats. Both of you guys, both YouTube and Twitch, are joining forces for this skip. But dying is fun. Watch what you say. It's a gold. Is it a Lancer? Archer? It's an Archer. Okay, so that's MP2. Already a successful roll. Okay. Hey, chat survived! Chat survived! We got someone we wanted, right? Chat survived, I don't need to ban anybody. I'll lock that one, and then we'll do this. Chat lives! We got someone I wanted! And also I'll have to replace Tesla here with the Helena Archer. Now skip again, fool! No. We live! This is history! That's not a Malter. Ban me now. Okay. Okay. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. Y'all are getting out of hand. I gathered all the salt from both chats. With all the salt combined. Ooh, another archer, another Helena. Could this be the power of both my chats united? Could this be? This power, oh, it's so blinding. Kono chikara ga. It's too powerful. The level, the readings of my chat degeneracy, it's going over. It's over 9,000. Okay, that's enough. It's called Saiyan Fusion. Oh god. I can only imagine what a Saiyan Fusion would look like between Twitch chat and YouTube chat. The stuff of nightmares. The stuff of actual nightmares. I've discovered Ultra Salt Stinct. That's a good word for that, actually. It's not a bad word for that, let me tell you. What? 9,000? The wiggle is calling here. You're onto something. You're onto something, Trask. You're onto something. You're onto something. The song might be our catalyst. The song might be our catalyst. Maybe this is what we needed to get Helena. Maybe this song is what we needed. Maybe it didn't work the first time because Helena was too shy. But now that we got the first one, she's becoming less shy. Gacha logic. Never fails. Never fails. Kappa. Kappa no kappa. Skip or die? If you die, you have to quit FGO. Oh god. Actually, maybe I'd be doing that person a favor. Not gonna lie. Still no MP5 Malter? Nope, we're sitting at MP3. So now both Helena and Malter are at both our MP3. Her husband's calling. Excuse me. Think about your dopamine. Don't roll too much. Don't need drugs when I have salt. Who needs drugs? All you want. Salt is better. Why do drugs when you can have salt and you can share it with everybody? Well, currently we aren't in the middle of getting salt because we just got Helena like fucking 3 times in a row. Chat, your salt is too powerful. I've underestimated you. No two chats can have all this power. The powers of my chats and the Altera Wiggle song combined. You underestimate us, fool! You underestimate us, fool! It's the 3rd one in a row. Yeah, which is amazing. Now let's see if we can get some Malters along with her. Preparing for Neurofest Lotto by Surf Dread is only 6x2. I currently have 74 golden apples. Is it worth spending some apples for Rider Gems? Here's what you can do, Vlad. because Mordred Rider is going to be most useful during Phase 3, what you can do, this is just a suggestion, is you can farm the first 2 phases, right? You can farm the first 2 phases, and then roll the boxes to get the gems you need. Because remember that Neurofest boxes have skill gems in them. They got each box has 1 gold gem, 2 red gems, and 2 blue gems. So, in fact, this is the big brain play. This is the big brain play. All right. You save your apples, wait until Neurofest, and then use those apples to farm phase 1 and 2. Roll enough boxes to get enough gems to get Mordred properly leveled. That's the play. Because it works because Mordred Rider is phase 3, and she's the last phase. So you have time to roll some boxes to get her the skill gems you need, and that way you don't have to deal with Rider Daily at all. Of course, that means that MP5. That means that you do need to spend a lot of time farming the first 2 phases, but it's either that or you grind out Rider dailies. It's really up to you. I would say go farm phase 1 and phase 2 because those are guaranteed gems, personally, and you don't have to deal with the bullshit that's class dailies. It is complete. That feel when chat gets you, that feel when chat with the power of Altera wiggling gets you all the SRs you need. No, like seriously, this is actually fucking amazing. We went from getting 5 Raikos in a row to getting pretty much 5 Helenas in a row. I've never seen anything like this before. The satanic ritual is complete. Okay. We've what is it? Song has done its job. We salute the Altera, the wiggling. Remember, chat. Wiggle. Wiggle, and good things will come to you. I'm wriggling really fucking hard right now. You should. Alright. The curse was a delayed blessing. I know, right? Alright. Okay. Well. Alright, chat. Alright. So now we have one last problem. We just got Helena to MP5 in literally like 4 multis in a row or something like that. So here's the issue. Let me just double check that Helena Archer is in fact MP5. Okay, yeah, they're both MP5. So chat, here's the issue. Hear me out here. Let me do my best Gendo pose. So here's the issue, chat. Now that we have Helena MP5, I no longer care about the solo rate up that she has because it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Malta is still MP3. What do we do, chat? What do we do? I don't want to get back into the robot. Well, that's too bad, because we're going back into the fucking robot. MP5 Malta, here we come. Get back into the robot, Tuhu. This ride ain't done yet. Alright, Joey, thanks for stopping by, man. I know it's late, yeah. Have a good night, man. I don't know, you might be able to double spec summon Malta with the spook rate up. No, please, Eddie. No, please, user Eddie. You can't do me like this. No. No, please, no, Eddie. Please, no. Don't do this. Oh no, Tuhu, what are you doing? Huh, what are you doing? What are you doing, lad? A bad idea. What are you doing, lad? Skip started the Helena train. Actually, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The skip was what started the Helena train. I'm willing to do another skip, but I don't know. We'll hold off on that for now. We'll hold off on the idea. Real talk, you can't double USL. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Back down to reality. You can't double special summon limited servants. Pew, 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 pew. What MP level is Malter? 3. We need 2 more. Don't ban me. Don't ban me. No ban Reno. No ban Reno, please. Oh, there goes gravity. Let's see. Mom spaghetti. That's all I know. Why don't you just skip the roll animation, Pepega? Knees weak. Palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Hey, to be fair, Malter will get any of us boys weak. Yeah, I just wasn't welcome back. You've missed one hell of a stream, man. Go back into the VOD to check it out in full. It's been one hell of a roller coaster ride. Plenty of memes, as it should be expected of as should be expected. Burn any Totas. Summon more Malters with Rice Man. That would work for Squirtle, not so much with Malter, because Malter loves junk food. So I'm sure Malter doesn't mind rice. She just, you know, she loves burgers and shit. Alrighty, chat. We shall do another skip or die. Except again, I need both chats to help me. With the power of both chats combined, we will overcome the Skip or Die challenge. Today, we dine in hell. That's a servant. That's a rider. That's a Malter. Chat! 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 Twice we have lived! Sorry, I'm getting too loud. We live! We just keep growing stronger, chat! Why can't I die in peace? Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, boys.
仕上がりはどう？細かな変化でも成長は成長だ。
First of all, let me go ahead and burn some of these gold servants right here. Let's see. I feel really bad for burning a Neurocaster. I feel real bad. I feel real bad. I'm not gonna lie. But it has to be done. If only I could donate this Neurocaster to somebody. If only that were a thing. If only that were a thing. Just to do Nero a courtesy, I will not burn Neurocaster live on stream. In fact, I'm going to switch to scene, which I did just now, and mute the device as an honorable burning. Alright, there we go. We salute the Neurocaster who has died for our sins. Okay. In her honor, we shall play Padoru. And all of our ears will die because of it.
走れそりよ風のように月見原をパドルパドル走れそりよ
By the way, Twitch chat, I've enabled Padoru, so feel free to spam that if you want. Kinda ironic you burned Muriel. Okay, man. He didn't deserve it. Maybe IRL Nero did, but not this one. Fate Nero did nothing wrong. Okay. Now we've done that. It's time, chat. Oh, actually, let me make sure to use up some of these servants here. Who's saying this? Nero's voice actor. 走れそりよ風のように月見原を Get the final copy of a Made with this playing. That's the plan. 風のように月見原をパドルパドル走れそりよ風のように月見原を 走れそりよ風のように月見原をパドルパドル走れそりよ Looks like my computer can't handle the sheer amount of Padoru going on. 走れそりよ風のように月見原を We got Padoru so hard my computer crashed for a bit there. Wish there were a cooler animation for that instead of a button press. Yeah, it's a bit underwhelming, but it is what it is. Congrats on all summer servants except Rishtar. Yeah, gonna work on getting Rishtar to MP5, obviously. Padoru is louder than you. It's fine. Give her her moment. She deserves it. She died for our sins after all. Okay, seriously though. Yeah, that's it for me. That was a fucking wild ride. Oh god. So I started the stream at 9 USOs and I got 5 spooks. Oh god. And then chat came together to give me their energy. And together we somehow overcame the Gacha. This is what we are capable of, chat. If we join forces, combine our energies, combine our degeneracy, and combine our assault, this is what we're capable of. We can beat the Gacha. This is our power. This is our power. Never forget, chat. Never forget. I'm proud of you, chat. I'm proud of you, both of you. This is why I dual stream, because no other streamer has the privilege of saying both of the chats, both YouTube and Twitch chat, can come together to produce something amazingly salty. Thanks for watching, chat, and this is a great note to end off on. So, thank you guys all for very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the salt tonight, and yeah, I shall set you free. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me see real quick who we can raid here real fast. I know Slice is still streaming. I don't think he'll be streaming for much longer because I know he typically gets off around this time anyway. So, yeah. I know who will raid. We've already raided X0 and Schleich enough. So, yeah, let me go raid Shush. Yeah, there we go. That's his channel. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night. Hope you guys enjoyed the salt tonight. And we'll see you next time for the next degenerate, salty meme stream. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, like I said, have a good night. Or morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you guys are. Peace out.